There, it's on.
Hello, how's
Hey.
everybody? This is Eugene and Andrea, your relationship strategist, the builder, and the educator, helping you navigate life's most important goals,
Your relationships.
So today's Power Couple Quickie is on passion, the sleeping giant. And Dr. Doula, Dr. Mason is going to talk to us.
Whatever. So, this is a thought. So, some of you might know that my son has, hey, whoever's up there, some of you might know I had a son come home. And, but I noticed that this week, hey, Jamal.
Hey, Jamal.
I noticed that hey, Trisha, I noticed this week that I had, I've been talking a lot about girls. They've been talking a lot about girls. And, they've been choosing to talk to me. First of all, just to lay a platform, the way we do it is, as their first teacher, I've always been a part of talking to them about their bodies, understanding the technical term for things, what was and what was not. So that's never been a stretch thing for us. They talk to other things, talk to me about other things.
Yes.
But I've had this conversation, and so I said, I think I want to talk about it. And it's about passion.
Yes.
One of the things that I always did with my kids, and my I've been talking, hey Melissa, they've been talking about passion. And so we talk about passion. I want to share for a second. Passion is a sleeping giant. And this is how I described it to them. And this is how I actually described it to one yesterday who was asking about things. Whole girlfriend thing. I don't ever have anything against the girlfriend thing.
No.
I think it's okay for kids to learn how to show interest and navigate that thing.
Yes.
But the one thing that I always compared it to since they were very young was as, hey Lindsay, the sleeping giant.
Wow.
And I felt like I want to share that today.
I think this is going to be really good. So you guys press those likes, share this with friends and family because this is some good information.
Okay, so the way that we've always talked about passion with our kids was as a sleeping giant. And it influenced what we did, what we said, what we didn't say. Hey, Tanita.
Hey, Shelly.
I was working with you today, girl. But I talked to them when I would talk to them when they were younger because I could always increase it later and talk. I would say passion is like a sleeping giant, a very powerful giant.
Yes.
A giant that, woohoo, it's fierce. A giant that is like lively, a giant, right? But I said, here's the thing. Giant is going to wake up. Passion is going to wake up one day or another. It's going to happen. Passion is going to wake up. But there are things that happen along the way that kind of influence some things. So yesterday I'm talking to one of them. I won't say which one. And he's talking to me like, well, what do you feel about girlfriends? What do you feel about this? I mean, he's like, he knows what I feel about this stuff. But he was really asking me something more. He's like, Mom, act like you carried me for 9 months. Don't make me ask everything. And so I said, okay, listen. I said, the thing about it is passion is going to grow. I said, you probably already notice different things.
Yes.
Passion.
Yes.
What passion is. I said, the thing is this. Who's laughing at me? The thing is this, that as passion is moving and passion is growing, passion is asleep.
Yes.
And passion is crazy because passion is like, it starts waking up and it's like sleepwalking. It's like, and walking. I never sleepwalked, but some people talked about sleepwalking. And they're like, you got up in the middle of the night and ate all them cookies and ate all the cake. And like, I don't remember eating anything. I don't remember doing anything. It's like, no, you did this, you did that, you did the other thing. It's like, no. Passion is passion.
Yes.
And passion is somewhere snoozing.
Yes.
And passion is somewhere resting. And passion is somewhere doing its thing.
Right.
Passion is going to wake up on its own. Passion does not need you to go like, hey, wake up. Passion does not need you to wake it up because it's waking up on its own. This is what I tell my boys. I said, I'm asking him, what do you think about the girl? He's like, I'm like, why do you like the girl? I said, well, she's smart, she's pretty, and I like to talk to her and whatever, right? I was like, okay. I said, well, here's the thing about passion. So Passion is already waking up, like, and like, hello, what, like this. Even if you don't do anything, it's like, huh, what? Passion is waking up. You don't need to do nothing to passion, and passion gonna wake up one day.
It's gonna wake
up one day, right? But some people go and they go, wake up! You missing something. You're missing it. Wake up! And the thing about passion is, whereas before passion might be like, I'm going. I gotta turn. Okay, I'm going. I'm sleepwalking.
Yeah.
I'm in the fridge. I'm eating cakes and cookies. When you take, I'm gonna shake the camera for a second. When you take passion and do this, wake up. When you wake passion up and you start shaking it, see, you're missing it. Wake up. All of a sudden,
before it's time.
Listen, passion don't just wake up. Passion be like, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What I
Passion
miss?
Be like, what I miss? You saw I'm missing something. Oh my God, what I miss? What I miss?
And once you get passion started,
like, wait, you know, I do like cakes and cookies.
Right.
I like cookies. I like cakes. I like candy.
What did you say?
Got a sweet tooth.
Okay, what did you say earlier? You said passion. At one moment, you'd have to share with passion some cake and cookie, but then it gets to a point.
Passion go looking for cake and cookies. Passion say, all I want is cake and cookies. Make up songs about cake and cookies.
Cookies and cake.
Cookies and cake and cake and cookies and candy.
And you can't stop it.
And all of a sudden, now you're like, no. We can't have no more cake. We can't have no more cookies. But that's too late. It's too late because you don't shook passion. You missing it. You missing it. You gotta wake up. See? And passion is like, And so we're walking through Walmart. So me and him are having this discussion because they special. So he's like walking. He's like, Oh, okay. I said, so the thing about passion is beautiful. And passion is lovely.
Yes.
But passion needs to be allowed to bloom in its time. It's like we have flowers in our neighborhood, and sometimes when they bloom too fast, they die when the cold front comes. It's like it wasn't time for you, but the weather is off and things are off, and it's like, But we tell him, we said, let passion do its thing.
Yeah.
I said, and you just told me, you think this girl is so pretty, and you think she's so smart, and you want to do nice thing. I want to treat her nice. I want to do whatever. I said, let me tell you about passion.
Come on, this is the good
passion
part.
Will have you say, you can still carry her books.
Yes.
Y'all can still talk. As long as I get
my cake and candies.
Cake and cookies, cake and cookies.
That's all passion is thinking about.
You do stuff. Candy. Feed me. Candy.
You can't stop that passion thing.
And passion just is going. And so we talked to him and like, look, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's a glorious thing.
I love this example.
David, but you gotta know that passion needs to wake up in its time.
Exactly.
You don't have to force it. You don't have to push it. You don't have to do anything.
Yes.
And you'll discover, you'll see, and things will open up. But in the meantime, passion will have you develop. If it's waking and you shaking, you missing it. When you shaking passion and waking passion and doing all kinds of things, passion will have you, will wake up. And passion is like, imagine if you're asleep and you're almost in this place and somebody say, oh my God, it starts you awake. What is it?
Yes.
What is it? Thank you, Tanita. You're so good. Tell my y'all so fun. Here it is. It's like, what happened? What happened? But passion already has urges, and passion already has stuff it's doing.
Yes.
So when they wake up, you better be ready to feed it. It's like, Peter, woo.
Okay.
Y'all know I eat cookies in my sleep.
Okay.
What? Y'all know I try to do stuff in my sleep. What?
And then make it so bad. Passion thinks it has to make up time.
Dude,
lost time.
It's like I've been missing it. But the truth of the matter is, as beautiful as passion is, we need to let it have its course. And I just wanted to share that. Hey, Lacey.
Yes,
I just felt like I wanted to.
Russell.
That's Renell. That's Lacey.
Oh, hey, Lacey.
I just wanted to share that. Sometimes people talk to me like, how do you explain this or that or whatever? In our house, like I said, our boys, we both talk to our boys about different aspects of things. I believe that as their first teacher, I get to help them see womanhood in a certain way.
Yes.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
I feel like we get to help them see womanhood in a certain way. I get to
Yes.
do that part, and he can help because it's important for him. And if I'm talking to my child, it's one of the reasons why I have issue with some of the things that people say are inherent in men. I told a friend this week, I said I refuse to believe that someone is going to tell me that, hey, Charlamagne, that someone that I birthed for me is defective because he was a boy. No. I
Yes.
believe that the society can pervert things and whatever, but as their first teacher, I have as much influence as someone would have that has a girl.
That's right.
And so that's what I try to do. So if you just got on, this whole thing is about passion. I look at it as a giant. And when I explain it to my boys, they get it because they know and can identify with the changes happening in their body at any particular time.
Dr. Mason,
It's a beautiful thing.
I thank you so much for taking time to sharing that with us, because you know what, that is so awesome, because we talked about stereotypes last week, and so you have this opportunity to take things that you have, right, that are passionate, that you want to translate to your children.
Absolutely.
And you can actually make the model or make the diagram where they can actually see passion in such a way where they can develop and grow along with it, and they don't have to be stereotyped as boys or the bad boys or bad girls.
Not.
And you can begin to explain to them the picture.
Absolutely.
I'm losing the word, but the picture that and the paradigm in the shape around what life is about at that age as they're trying to figure that thing out.
Because that's what it is. Our kids are trying to figure stuff out, and sometimes we freak out. We see stuff, we're like, oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
And then we look at the TV or we look at the YouTube or other things to try to get examples. But we don't have to get it. We can make the examples for ourselves and give to our children.
And our kids are, we are here. We get to introduce them to things.
Yes.
Even if it feels like for us, like, I don't, I can't, this, that. We don't have to be defeated about this. Hey, Marcia, we don't have to be defeated about these things. We can explain it and we can express it. And when we express things to our children, we have to put that energy out like we know the power we possess.
Yes.
How is it that a child can remember to their 55? My mom never told me she loved me. She always said I was going to be nothing. My dad never. He always said I wasn't going to be this. But you don't think that if you tell your kids something that you will have impact?
Yes. That's good.
We have to. How is it that the things that I do wrong are more powerful than the good? I don't believe that. I believe that when I speak, the energy that comes from me as their mother, as their first teacher, the guardian, that there is something that comes from it. And just as devastating as saying something wrong and evil and hurtful, when I share something, they're still going to make their mistakes, but they're going to remember. And every time I hear my older sons, my adult sons say, Ma, you always told us about the sleeping giant. You always told us about passion.
Still, at 18 and 20, they
23
still talk
and 21,
okay.
They still talk about
throw those
passion.
hearts in light. Throw them hearts up there if you like what Dr. Mason is talking about.
Passion.
Yes.
No cakes and cookies. Cakes and cookies. If you don't know what cakes and cookies is, then you just got to go back and start it over. But
the beginning of the video.
Listen, let's insist in our spirit and in this earth that our voices matter.
Yes.
Let's not just say, they're gonna listen and they're gonna watch this.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
I don't have my oldest son is 23. Okay? I don't have girls. I grew up with all girls, he grew up with all boys. So what I know is that I have influence with my sons.
Yes.
I try to make sure that the influence they say they have will be the best possible. I try not to be him or give what he can give, and I try to give the best of myself.
Yes.
And today I just wanted to talk about the passion, because and this is my last part.
Yes.
You want to say something?
Mm-hmm.
Because the last part of that is the way that we introduce, and some of you all, I know you could attest to this. You either say, I didn't have that talk with my parent. Nobody told me about it. I had to learn from my friends. I had to learn in the streets, whatever. You know how that shaped the way you saw
the world.
Things.
Shaped your world.
I happened to come through some women that were very candid about sex. Very candid
we'll go through that one on the next.
Yes. Very candid down there in those country roads.
Yes.
I'm still like,
you gotta watch out for that root. See?
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
They had some stuff to say. So with my sons, and I just tend to be kind of open about things. I don't see sexuality as a bad thing,
Yes.
but I do believe it's something that we need to be responsible over. I'm one of those people that believes that we are more than bodies. I believe that we house so many things, and that it's important for us to know and to be mindful, not only as women, but as men.
Yes.
I have spoken to men who have the same desires that some people say only are for women. So my encouragement would be, you know, even if you're an adult now and you look back at whatever, just understand,
Yes.
you know, passion is the thing. Go ahead.
I was about to say, this is your opportunity, right? To just speak into your children's lives, the next generation, and start off a new and a live paradigm into their lives, and understanding some of the things that you might have understood to be different, right?
Yeah.
We can let go of those TV stereotypes, right? And just go ahead and, again, like you were so eloquently shared with us, Dr. Dula, sharing different ways and opportunities that our children can learn and understand about their development. They can understand about cakes and cookies, cakes and candy, cookies, cake, and they can understand it in a way where they can grow and develop, right, with friends and loved ones, right, and not feel embarrassed or not feel strange about their development as they're growing into young childhood, young adulthood. So
Lacey said, said, some things are forbidden to acknowledge in the family.
Wow.
And that is so true. The thing is that we get an opportunity where we sit, especially, hey Royce, especially if we're at a place where we have identified those things.
Yes.
When we have our children, when we have the responsibility over the next, I can't do anything about what happened and how they treated me. But I get to have some say-so over this. And I'm not going to lie to you. You know, a lot of things with our kids, when you're trying to break or do something totally different, it's strictly experimental. You're like, I hope I don't break them. Some of the stuff I did with my older kids, I'm just like, oh, please, please, please don't mess them up. Please don't let them mess them. I was doing what I felt was like, for me, for example, I wanted sons that could talk and communicate and say things and critically think. And so there were certain things that never happened in my family that I did. And I was just like, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to do.
That's right.
And in doing so, 10, 15 years later, now I'm like, okay, I think it's starting to pay off now.
You get rewarded when you trust the inner mother or the inner father, that thing in you that's been speaking to you in your heart in raising your children.
That's right.
If something has been speaking to your heart, it's a reason.
That's right.
And so, yes, take that time out and speak to your little ones, because Spirit has spoke those things to you for a reason, because those things that our parents may have or may not have gotten through to us.
That's right.
We can get those through our children as it goes right to the next generation. That's what it's about, getting that thing to the next generation, making sure those values, right, and principles are reaching through. So, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Royce said, this is what an authentically power couple looks like.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Royce.
Thank you, Royce,
thank you, sir,
for that. Love you. Miss you, too. Haven't seen you in years.
Yes,
and,
we do
thank
miss
you,
you,
Tanita.
Yes.
I was working with that. I was working with you today, girl. I was all in myself. So that's all we had to say today.
Yes.
Go back. If you didn't hear, it's just in my heart. Let's love our children above and beyond our own fears.
Yeah, wow.
There's so many things we are afraid of.
That was so good.
We're afraid because nobody did it for us. We're afraid because we don't know what to think. We don't know what others will think. Let's trust yourself.
Yes.
Trust.
Yes.
Not your fears. Don't trust your fears
more
than you trust the inside of who you are.
That is so good.
Trust yourself.
That is so good.
And you know what? We mess up as parents sometimes. Sometimes whatever, and sometimes we think we hear something